All right, here's something you don't see every day. This is a 2019, this is an E4 Matic E450 wagon. And this is the AMG Sport package. This is packing just short of 400 horsepower, turbocharged V6 all-wheel drive. And this is a 7-passenger. These are a legit 7-passenger. I'm gonna call it a real SUV because we got some sports car value here, and just to prove to you it's a real 7-passenger, there's Susie all belted in, ready to go, and she fits just fine. She's what, 5'6"? 5'6". So I mean, a lot of SUVs do not have as usable of 7 rows as this does. Easy to access. You've got a switch to let the kiddos out, or I will tell you, this is kind of cool. I just love these cars, so I'm gonna geek out a little bit. This is one of the few vehicles that the power hatch works up and down on. Not just up, but down, driver controlled. So you can roll up in the school line and the kiddos can jump out and you can shut that hatch and drive away. It's pretty sweet. Oh, Tommy.
And then if you want to make it a 2-passenger, there's a switch right here for either side. And then this will flip down.
Boom. So if you got dogs or you're a DIYer like Tommy and I, where we're always working on our house, you can haul the boards or the projects with you. I mean, this does it all. And you're gonna say, well, geez, it doesn't tow my boat. Well, yeah, it does. This has a 5,000 pound tow rating. So it does not have a hitch, in the interest of full disclosure. But if you did want to do that, this can tow 5,000 pounds. So this really outpunches a lot of SUVs today, and it's going to drive a whole lot better. 37,000 miles on this guy. It's got a beautiful light interior. This is a 1-owner non-smoker. Huge panoramic roof up here. We'll pop this seat up. Make sure we don't slam the belt. 12-volt power back here, and a 115, and climate control there. It's not fired up, but just really clean 1-owner car out of California. Now, California cars are great, but the California DMV is not. So I'm gonna tell you, this car had a title issue that Iowa won't take the title. So this car is actually going to be sold on a bonded Iowa title. You're going to get the original California title, but there was a leasing issue with the gentleman who bought it new. There's no funny stuff going on. It's just Iowa didn't like how he didn't pay the taxes in California, and so he found a little loophole that you can do in California, but you can't do in Iowa, and it was basically so he didn't have to pay taxes on this car. So that's what's going on. You're going to get a bonded Iowa title, and you're going to get the original California title. If that bothers you, this is not the car for you. It's going to be probably a price leader because of that, especially considering the low miles and so forth. Now, so let's talk about the car. We got a nice lighting package here. We got the AMG front bumper. These are dynamic lights too, so you got the auto high beams. Brand new set of Pirelli all-season tires on the gorgeous 18-inch AMG wheels.
Love it's a 5-spoke, but it has that 2-tone look.
Yeah, it looks great. I'm seeing something right here. This might be from just the new tires. A little flaw on that wheel, maybe. I'm not sure what that is. That might just be dirt. We'll see. These have the starlight lights or whatever. I can't remember what they call them. I think they do call them the starlight lights. They're just gorgeous when they're lit.
I'll hit the hazards.
All LED.
Get that nice.
Somebody told me the second most affluent buyer that Mercedes has buys the estates or the wagons. The G-Wagon leads, but then the next one is the estate car. So we got a little mark on this door that's been touched up, and another one here. Now I've lived with this car for a little while now. This was actually Susie's driver. She's enjoyed it. We've serviced it. It's all up to date on all of its servicing. So I know every little bit about this car. So I'm going to show you the 2 flaws that I know about. Tommy, you want to go drive it? Should we drive it?
Take it for a spin. So the driver's seat is in really good condition. Sorry about the sun glare, but no weird wear on the seat.
37,044 miles. You can see all the warning lights come on and then they clear.
Love the big screen you get in this car.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
huge nav and backup camera. You got bird's eye and a backup camera.
360 and a ton of different camera options to scroll through on the side.
The other
there.
thing I like is, watch, I throw it into drive. We now got a front camera. That is really nice if you're trying to avoid a parking barrier or whatever.
This thing is just loaded up for options. I think this has just about, if not all, the driver aids you could get in 2019. Lane departure warning, all that kind of good stuff.
Yeah.
Active cruise control looks like there.
Yeah, it'll drive itself. You can take a corner with this and it'll actually take the corner.
We'll pop open. We have the dual moon roofs. It's a bright day though, so we'll close those just so you can see the interior a little better.
Heated seats, Burmeister sound. Susie's kind of a country girl, so it's probably gonna have a country station on, but sounds great. Sounds really great.
Really good sound system.
Yeah. So she's gonna miss this car, but it's time to move on. But she loves her estates. This suspension on this car is phenomenal. This is just a really fun car to drive. It really defies its size. Lots of torque. That's just half pedal.
It's right there, but it isn't stiff. It doesn't beat you up. Just going over the bridge, it is just incredibly smooth.
Yeah, AMG suspension is phenomenal. This is one of the last years, you know, to get this car, because they transformed this car into what they call an all-terrain. So they raised the suspension and put flares on it and tried to make it look like a Jeep. And so if you like this sort of luxury sport look, this is one of the last years for that. So to that degree, I'm just gonna send it into this corner, Tommy. Look at this. Try that with your 7-passenger SUV. I'm just gonna say.
That was 40 miles an hour.
I mean, it's just a delight to drive. And you can see no shakes or shimmies. It's a very windy day here in Iowa. Wind's coming right at our left front, and you can see it tracks really nicely. I'm gonna get on the brakes. And it does everything it's supposed to do. No shimmies, no shakes, no anything. And it drives like a sports sedan, yet you can haul 7 people in it, get the economy of a vehicle instead of a big SUV. Now, I'm not trying to dog on SUVs. SUVs are great, and there's a lot of people need an SUV, but if you're tired of the trucky type drive of an SUV, you want 7-passenger capability, and you think a little bit outside of the box, this is a great vehicle for that.
This one has the AMG styling package too, so it just even looks better as well.
Yeah, the great steering wheel and everything. So there it is. Remember, we ship anywhere in the lower 48, so this car could go out of town. I expect it might. So if you want it shipped right to your door, we're happy to accommodate you and give you that service. Just ask us for details on how that works. Visit us online or give us a call, 319-393-8496. Just a gorgeous 2019 AMG Sport Package E450 Estate. Thanks so much for watching.